Good morning. Indeed, Yusuf, a lot is lined up for residents here in Meru County. As you have mentioned right there, the concert will take place over the weekend, the Twaweza live concert, and it will see a host of artists. We have Nyashinsky, we have Masi Masika, who we just spoke earlier on Morning Express. We also do have a couple of others who will perform at the Twaweza live concert, and that has been preceded by a week-long of activities that included a talent search that happened 2 days ago. There were auditions, and those who qualified will be able to share a stage with these artists. And there were also other activities such as youth empowerment, DigiFarm, and at the moment where we are standing, Yusuf, is a camp at the Kinoru dispensary, where, as you can see on my left, those queues are for people or residents who are undergoing a free medical checkup, of course organized by Safaricom. And we have a number of categories, Yusuf. We have those who are doing, who are going for the blood pressure checkups. We also have on the other side, we have prostate screening. We also have kipimia, that is diabetes. And then after that, there's those also who will be able to see doctors. You have different categories of doctors. And talking of diabetes, I will speak to the director of the diabetes. She'll tell us more who she is, and to, of course, tell us why this is happening. And of course, because diabetes is one of the killer diseases in the country. And thank you very much for joining us on KTN. It's good to tell us your name, please.
Thank you. My name is Eva Mushemi, and I work for the Kenya Diabetes Management and Information Center, or DMI Center, as Executive Director. And we are here in Kinoru, Meru County. This is Kinoru Health Center. And we have a lot of people who have turned up already at this time. We have over 2,000 people. Right now, we have started the services. And we are doing this with the Safaricom PLC Live. This is the second one in this series. We were in Eldoret 3 weeks ago, where we saw almost 3,000 people. And the kind of services that we offer, although we are a diabetes center, the people who have diabetes don't only have diabetes, they have other conditions. And knowing the risk factors for non-communicable diseases, for hypertension, heart diseases, cancer. So we are here and we are checking up everybody. But in this area, diabetes and hypertension are very rampant. There are a lot of people who are affected by those two conditions. And we are working with the Safaricom, we are working with the County of Meru, and we are working with the Ministry of Health, the national government, in all this, so that we make people aware about prevention. We make people aware that those who have diabetes, hypertension, and the other non-communicable diseases, it is possible to manage and live a quality life, live healthy life. That is what we are doing. Yes.
Let's go back to Eldoret and the statistics. How do the numbers compare from Eldoret and coming to now Meru County? And what would you say would be the sort of causes of these diseases? And are they, are Kenyans able to accept or absorb the idea that these diseases can be actually manageable?
Yes, we see a difference from Eldoret. Like here, we have seen people have come out very early. They've come out even in larger numbers. And what is also very obvious is that people, even as they get into the gate, they're asking, am I going to be checked? Am I going to be checked for this? Dental, eyes. We have cataract removal on site for 40 people. We have dental fillings. It's not just removing people's teeth. And when you look at the conditions that are there, non-communicable disease, let's say even diabetes, people are not aware of the risk factors. They have to live healthy, eat healthy. And healthy, we are saying, use a lot of vegetables, have the traditional foods, the tereres, the managus, and then maize grown, not just with fertilizers. Let's use the manure to grow our food so that we reduce on the pesticide and the use of other ingredients that affect the body functions. We also know that even people who get diabetes or hypertension and other non-communicable diseases, they think that once you get it, you are done, you are dying. It is not true. We've seen people who are living up to very ripe old age once they get the information and get it early. And that's why even as we give people the medical, as we treat people today, there is a big part of the people, the ones who are come in. We are asking them to sit and listen and be given information. Those ones who need a one-on-one, we have people to do that. We have nutritionists in this place. We have people checking for prostate, for cervical, for breast checks. And we have the mobile clinic, the Beyond Zero, that is helping us with that. So you can see it's a big partnership, and also people are being told, this is what you need to do. Live healthy, reduce weight, get physical activity. It is so important that we get involved in physical activity. Walking, not just getting into the motorized transport all the time. We are going for 200 meters or even 100 meters. We want somebody to take us around. Stairs, let's climb the stairs for those who work in offices. You are on 0 and you're going to 1 and you want to get into the lift. Let us practice that. Once we get that kind of awareness, for sure, we're going to reduce or work on the risk factors for non-communicable diseases. Diabetes in this country, the prevalence rate is 5% right now. And we know, rule of the thumb, generally, for every one person diagnosed with diabetes, there are 2 others who have not been diagnosed. So we know in this country there are very many people. Even today, we'll be able to tell you there are people who just walked in here and were checked and were diagnosed with diabetes, hypertension, even cervical and prostate. Yeah, and they just came in because there is a camp that is not charging. And they walked in looking healthy, walking, like I don't have a problem, but they have never been checked. And what we are telling people, take that short time, go to a health center. Even pharmacies are checking. Get your blood sugar checked, get your blood pressure checked, get your cervical. Most public hospitals are offering that service at a very reasonable rate. So get checked. It is your health, and it will impact on your health. In 20 years to come, you'll have somebody to thank and say, wow, I was told to check my blood sugar. And because for adults, it comes too late. The symptoms come too late. Don't wait for symptoms. Get checked.
Thank you very much. Yusuf, that was Dr. Eva, from the Diabetes Management Center, just giving us snippets of as you have had, and nuggets of living a healthy life, considering that the free medical checkup is ongoing here at Kinoru Dispensary. Just a few meters behind, on the other side, is where the Kinoru Stadium is, and that's where the Safaricom Twaweza live concert will happen on Saturday night. And of course, remind our viewers is that tonight the KTN Friday Briefing show with Betty Kyalo will happen, will air from Kinoru Stadium. So it's a host of activities here and there, and the Meru people have a lot to anticipate regarding this Twaweza live concert, which was last held in Eldoret. Back to you, Yusuf, in studio.
There you go. Friday Briefing will be live from Kinoru Stadium in Meru tonight. Many thanks, George Maringa, for that comprehensive update. And now let me bring our viewers back to the capital. Nairobi Radio Maisha is also this morning off to a roadshow, the Standard Group offices right in Nairobi. And the flagging off is being done by the Managing Director, John, and the Director of the East African School of Aviation. Let's listen into some of the sights and sounds there from the Standard Group right in Nairobi.
Show your face.
This is KTN News.